Will there be a new Ghost of a Tale game coming out in 2022? Probably not, but the developers certainly do have something in store for fans. In this video, I'm going to talk about news and theories related to the Ghost of a Tale sequel and why you should be excited about it. Basically, I scrolled through Reddit and Twitter for a couple of hours, so you don't have to. To set things straight, a sequel to the game has not officially been announced, but it's no secret that a new project is in the works. In October 2021, the game's main developer, CG, responded to a fan asking about a sequel with this. Believe me, I would love to share publicly what's on my screen right now. I think it would make fans of Ghost of a Tale quite giddy. But a new game can only be officially announced once, and so we still have to wait. But fans finally got a sneak peek when the screenshot was posted to Twitter at the end of 2021. The main dev also retweeted this image with the caption, "Oh boy, do we have mousy things in store for fans of Ghost of a Tale in 2022. Sounds pretty promising, right? The picture doesn't show much aside from a wooden door in a castle corridor, but it does look like graphics have been improved a great deal since the first game. For those of you who may not be familiar, Ghost of a Tale is a stealth exploration game where you play as a mouse named Tilo. It oozes charm and personality, which has caused it to build up a small but dedicated fan base since its release in 2018. There's tons of amazing fan art out there, which goes to show how many people were inspired by this game and just couldn't get enough of this ridiculously adorable mouse. A limited edition physical version was released for Switch in late 2020, as well as a collector's edition for the PS4 in 2021. It's obvious how much care has been put into this game, and CG clearly aims to give fans what they want. So that's everything we know about the upcoming project, but what could this game possibly be about? Without getting into any spoilers, Ghost of a Tale ends on a huge cliffhanger. So most likely, the sequel will be a continuation of Tilo's journey. The original game is full of footnotes, which are optional bits of text that dive into the history and lore of the game world. Through them, you learn about items, characters, and culture. In this example, you learn what the word Uma means, which is part of the mouse folk language. So clearly, the world that exists is much larger than what players are able to explore in the first game. The fact that such a short game contains so much lore gives me hope that the setting of the next game will be even more lively and really feel like it's been lived in. There are also a bunch of stats and resistances you can play around with by equipping different costumes and items. While these don't make that much of a difference in the first game, they could easily be expanded upon in the sequel to create a more in-depth RPG experience. If you're anything like me, all this info probably has you pretty excited for the next part of Tilo's story. However, you're also probably a little disappointed that it won't be coming out for a while. So here are a few games I recommend you should check out in the meantime. If you're a fan of the dark fantasy theme, A Plague Tale: Innocence really leans into that. This game expands upon the stealth mechanics and uses it to build a compelling story in a plague-ridden medieval world. Or maybe you're just in it for the cute animals. For you, I would definitely recommend Yoku's Island Express. This is a pinball Metroidvania game where you play as a tiny dung beetle named Yoku, who becomes postmaster of Makumana Island. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and there's a free demo out on all platforms, so you have no reason not to check it out. If you like the feeling of exploring a densely packed world through the eyes of a tiny character, then I'd check out Superland. It's full of hidden nooks and crannies and has no shortage of shortcuts and secrets to uncover. So that just about sums up everything we know about the next Ghost of a Tale game. If you found this video helpful, then be sure to stick around for more updates. Who knows, there could be something huge waiting for us just around the corner.